What's up, everybody? Today I managed to get my hands on a Logitech G915 wireless keyboard. I'm a little bit disappointed because Amazon sent me a scuffed box, but other than that, there was no damage to the keyboard or inside, just the box. It's got 30 hours of battery life, and I decided to also go with the clicky keys. When you open the box, you see the keyboard with its black metal finish and enamel keys. Lift the keyboard up and there's some documentation and your charger and dongle. It comes with an adapter for the wire in case you want to plug a USB in. But as far as the wireless receiver, all you gotta do is just plug that into your USB. Alright, let's get into the software. So the Logitech G915 has an introductory page as soon as you plug it in, saying, hey, meet the 915, discover new features. So let's click on the next. Logitech's always been very well known for their light-speed wireless technology. The 915 can switch from your PC to any mobile device such as a phone, tablet, or another computer. It also has onboard memory features, so say for instance if you have a gaming mode that you have the G key set for specific overlays, you can change the memory mode and have a whole nother set of customization, whether that be your lighting settings or even have another set of programmable G keys set on the side. Me personally, I like to have Xbox overlay and all my Discord overlays for my gaming mode, but you also have shortcuts for editing that you may want to also set on those G keys on the side. And it makes a whole lot of sense if you switch between the memory modes, so you have a whole nother 5 keys for different things like editing or whether that be gaming. Besides that, it has a pretty decent battery life of 30 hours. However, it has an outdated micro USB for its charging. So if you have all USB-C products and you utilize only one cable for all of your electronics, this may break that and make you have to plug in an additional cable. But besides that, it's got all the Logitech signature features. We also have a sync lighting option, so if you have any other Logitech devices, you can sync the lighting across all your Logitech devices. But if you don't want that, you can obviously set a lighting for each device independently through its light sync category. So you can program whatever color to any key you want simply by clicking the key itself, or you can even just go to the bottom here where you'll choose the directional keys for games, whether it's the number keys, the F keys, the G keys, even the system keys on the bottom, directional keys, the whole keyboard, and so forth. So you can decide whatever keys you want to be whatever color. Now, with this, you can also choose animations with that. So not only can you choose whatever color you want, but you can also choose animations and different types of things like that. You can choose from the list of ones they already have, or you can even create your own. And to simply create your own, all you gotta do is go over here to the Add New Animation option, and it's gonna give you a bunch of transitions here. And from these transitions, you can choose a color and a pattern. Right here, I did a simple blue and red. I just selected each key to be, for the first animation, red, and then the second one was just blue. It's a good example of how you can choose your own animations. You can choose to go cycle back and forth, or you can even choose to go one direction only, whether that be left to right or just right to left. Besides your lighting category, you also have assignments, so each of your G keys can be programmed by commands ranging from system windows all the way to productivity and editing. You can also assign them the specific keys on your keyboard, such as Say for instance R for reload, so you can have your reload button on the side by the R key or any key at that matter. You also have actions, so things like Overwolf and Streamlabs can be integrated. I will say Overwolf is outdated. I don't even think they work anymore, but that's besides the point. You also have Discord and OBS plugins, so you can toggle different things between these softwares like recording and different things like that. You can also create your own actions as well through the list of actions right here. Things such as muting your microphone, starting and stopping streams, and so forth. You also have macros, which you can create yourself, which I decided to create my overlays and Xbox overlays. For demonstration purposes, I'm going to start setting up my editing shortcuts. So, say for instance, M2 is going to be this one. And to create these, you have a variety of options. But let's get started with the simple one for demonstration. So let's name this one. This one I'm going to set up as the expansion tool for the timeline. So for my editing, to expand on the timeline to make it bigger, you'll know if you're an editor. But you have 4 different options. One is to not repeat the action and use it as a simple action. The second is to repeat while holding, which if you hold it, it's going to repeat the same action multiple times. You have the ability to toggle, which will turn something on or off. Then you also have sequence, which has 2 actions. One single action, and if you hold it, it will repeat that action. So it can be either used as a single or a repeat action. Once you select that, you have the option to select your color of the key that you want to display on your keyboard, like the light, for example. You also have the ability to turn off key delays. So say, for instance, if you want the keys to act in sequence simultaneously, then just act as if you were pressing 2 different keys. And once again, at the top, right under Expand Timeline, you have the ability to also change the sequence if you wanted to make a last-minute adjustment. But other than that, let's start by making our macro. For this particular one, we would want to record our keystrokes, but you can choose any one of the following, such as text and emojis, actions, launching applications. There's a lot of things you can do with these keys. A lot fun and a lot useful, but for this one we're going to record our keystroke. So to expand the timeline, is usually Control equal sign. So let's hit that real quick. Control equal, and then hit stop recording. And let's give this a color. I think blue would be appropriate for this. The other one should be red. The same thing goes for the opposite effect. This is going to be subtract timeline. And for this one, it's control minus effect. Color that red, and there we go. We have 2 custom keys set for memory 2. So let's put that into action and see if it works. As you can see here, let's try to expand it. Okay, it works. I'm expanding it. I'm subtracting. Expand. Yeah, it's working. You can do system gestures, things like audio, G-Hub. You can do different things from Blue Voice as well. Like, say, for instance, if you want to toggle certain soundboards or different voice synthesizers, you can do that as well. You can also toggle effects, which is like ambient sounds. And you can also do auto sampling, such as expressions, cheering, clapping, and so forth, in case you want to create like a cinema. You also have your dedicated game mode, which you can disable the Windows keys and even disable other keys as well. That means any key of your desire. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Give a like if you enjoyed, subscribe if you're new, and if you want to see more products like this or other products, let me know in the description and I'll make sure to get to it. This has been Purger. I'll see you guys for the next video. Thank you and goodbye.